Hi everyone, welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to learn about the while loop in Python, a very flexible way to repeat actions while a condition is true. You already know about the for loop, which repeats for a specific number of times or over a sequence. But what if we don't know how many times we need to run something? Let's say you want to keep counting up until a certain number, but you don't know exactly when to stop until the user says so, or until a sensor gives a reading. That's where the while loop comes in. It keeps repeating your code as long as a condition is true. When the condition becomes false, it exits the loop. Here's the definition. The while loop in Python is used to repeat a block of code again and again while a condition remains true. Once the condition becomes false, Python stops the loop and moves on. Let's now break down the syntax. While keyword followed by a condition, then colon. Next line, we indent and write the block of code we want to run while the condition is true. The condition is checked before each iteration. If it's true, the loop runs. If it's false, the loop ends immediately. Also remember, Python requires indentation, usually 4 spaces or 1 tab, or the interpreter will throw an error. Now let's understand this with a flowchart. Take a look at the diagram. First, the program starts and encounters the while condition block. This diamond-shaped symbol is where the condition is checked. If the condition is true, the flow moves to the right and runs the block of code. Once the code block finishes, it loops back to the condition again. So as long as the condition stays true, it keeps running over and over. But if the condition becomes false, the flow moves down and exits the loop. No more looping. The program continues to whatever comes next. This is perfect when you want to run something until a specific situation occurs. Let's now see the while loop in action. Let's go to our project in PyCharm. Right-click on your project folder, choose New and select Python file. Let's name it while loop demo. In this example, we will count from 1 to 5 based on the condition using while loop. So let's type our first line, counter equals 1. This creates a variable named counter and stores the value 1 in it. We'll use this variable to track our count during the loop. Now type while counter less than or equal to 5 colon. This is our loop condition. It means as long as counter is 5 or less, Python will keep running the code inside this loop. Now press enter and indent the next line. Type print within brackets pass counter variable. This prints the current value of counter on the screen. Now we must update the counter to avoid an infinite loop. Next line, still inside the loop, counter equals counter plus 1. This increases the value of counter by 1 after every loop run. So first it's 1, then 2, then 3 and so on until it reaches 6 where the condition fails. Let's run this code. The output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the loop stops because the counter becomes 6 and the condition counter less than or equal to 5 is no longer true. This is the most common use case, a controlled counter loop using while. And always remember, indentation is critical. The print line and the update line should be indented by 4 spaces. So Python knows they are part of the loop. Now let's try the opposite, counting down. Let's type count equals 5. This sets the count to 5 and we'll decrease it with every loop. Okay. Next let's type while keyword followed by count variable and then greater than 0 and followed by a colon. This loop condition says keep running as long as count is more than 0. Now indent and write print within brackets count. This prints the current value of count during each loop run. Now we must decrease the value of count. Still inside the loop, type count equals count minus 1. This reduces the count by 1 after every print. So first it's 5, then 4 and so on until it reaches 0 and the loop ends. Let's run the program. The output will be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The loop stops because when count becomes 0, the condition is no longer true. This kind of countdown is often used in games, timers or retry mechanisms. Now Let's see a simple Python program that uses a while loop to calculate the sum of numbers from 1 to 5. Let's write the code step by step. We start by typing number equals 1. This line initializes a variable called number and we set it to 1. We'll use this variable to start counting from 1. Next we type total equals 0. This line creates another variable called total, which we'll use to store the sum of numbers. Right now we set it to 0 since nothing has been added yet. Now we begin our loop. Type while keyword followed by number less than or equal to 5 and then colon. This is the condition that controls the loop. As long as the value of number is less than or equal to 5, the loop will keep running. Now we write the body of the loop. Make sure to indent the next lines. We type total plus equals number. This line adds the current value of number to the variable total. It's the same as writing total equals total plus number. Next type number plus equals 1. This line increases the value of number by 1 on each iteration. So the next time the loop runs, we move to the next number in the sequence. Once the loop finishes, when number becomes 6, we exit the loop. Outside the loop, we type print within brackets, within double quotes, write the string sum is, then a comma and a variable total. This line prints the final result, which is the sum of numbers from 1 to 5. Let's now run the program. You will see the output sum is 15. Here's how it works. We started from 1 and added 2, 3, 4 and 5, giving us a total of 15. This example is great for understanding how a while loop works with counters and accumulators. Let's quickly review what we learned. A while loop keeps running as long as a condition is true. Once the condition becomes false, the loop exits. We saw 3 examples: counting from 1 to 5, countdown from 5 to 1, adding the sum of numbers. We also learned why indentation is necessary. All loop code must be indented, usually with 4 spaces. If not, Python will throw an error. Finally, always make sure your loop has an exit plan, whether by updating a variable or using a break. Never let a while loop run endlessly. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.